What is going on, everybody? Today I got a video for you. We just got a delivery from Eve Devices, and this is the Evespectrum 4K. So let's go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this monitor. So inside we got the Evespectrum box, and overall the box looks extremely nice. And let's go ahead and open it up and see what the monitor looks like. Okay, so the next thing we want to test is how this monitor deals with darker colors. Since it is a IPS panel and it's backlit dim, the thing we are going to notice, which shows up more on video, or towards this area, like towards the corners, you do see more backlight bleeding. But to the human eye, you honestly do not notice this. And it looks really good. So this is 4K HDR, and without the colors in the background, it looks really good, and you really don't see it on the human eye, but it does pop up on camera. So these are things you should know, and overall I think the colors and the level of darkness looks great. Okay, so this monitor does run at 144 Hertz at 4K, so we're happy it's running at 10-bit 4K 144 Hertz. This is running at 4K 144 Hertz. So the gameplay on the Evespectrum is beautiful, and detail just looks absolutely amazing. So this is just to confirm that HDMI 2.1 does work. We are at 4K 120 Hertz. So let's go ahead and open up a game that supports 120 Hertz. So let's go ahead and open up Doom Eternal. Okay, so this is Doom Eternal at 120 FPS. So overall, it looks really good, and it's the support on the Xbox Series X just makes it that much better. And I know it does support PS5, so if you have any questions about how it runs on these consoles, you should be all set. Oh, I just died. But overall, it looks really good. Okay, so the next thing we want to look at how the Evespectrum deals with is colors. Since this is a 4K monitor, and Eve did state that out of box these monitors were color corrected and make sure that the colors do look right. So let's try looking at the footage. So this was graded in HLG 4K, and we want to make sure everything looks good. Now the things I do notice is that the colors are popping, and this is really good because this actually helps when you're video editing. So shadows look correct, and to me it looks like highlights and everything that was properly done looks properly good on this monitor. And that's really important for people who use this for content creation, because if your monitor can't give you the right colors, it can actually throw it off when you upload it to YouTube. Since everything is looking correct, we'll go ahead and zoom in on this so you guys can see how it looks. Now, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and compare it to the LG GP950. Technically, the Evespectrum is based off the same monitor. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and compare it to the LG GP950. And technically, the Evespectrum has the same display as the LG Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and compare the Evespectrum to the LG GP950. Okay, so the differences between the GP950 and the Evespectrum is I just noticed the only thing I can detect by human eye is probably that the Evespectrum does look a little bit warmer compared to the GP950. Not saying this is bad, it looks really good, and honestly, I think you would be happy with it either way. It's not something you would really notice unless you're really digging deep into it. Okay, so overall, the Evespectrum, it looks great. The colors look fantastic. It really pops. I'm really glad they color corrected it, and it just looks amazing when you're using it on your Xbox or you're using it to play other games that support this. And the 4K 144 Hertz looks fantastic. If you're playing like Halo, you're gonna be playing any other games that you can run that frame rate, perfectly fine. But there's a big elephant in the room, and that is Eve as a company. So Eve has had notorious problems with shipping, and I'm not gonna lie and tell you guys you should go buy this monitor when there is this problem, and the shipping problem has been noted down by this company. If you look at their past, they had the EV, and it's only fair to say that I don't know if you can recommend this monitor just because of those issues. And the issues come down to original people who pre-ordered this monitor back in 2020 still haven't had their monitors shipped. People who use standard order shipping, their orders are just taking forever. People who choose standard shipping and have their monitors shipped through that are having their monitors shipped on a boat, and the problem with right now with shipping around the world is just causing huge delays, and people aren't getting their monitors, and people are waiting months for this product. And fortunately for me, I ordered this monitor August 15th, and it didn't show up till October 4th, and that was using express shipping, which was 2 to 3 days, and that was an additional $150 for shipping. And it took about 2 months to come to my house. So there is an elephant in the room with this company. I mean, if you like the monitor and you want to go for it, if this is a final sale, this monitor looks great, go ahead and buy it, go ahead and do it. But you got to be willing to take that risk knowing that you might not get your monitor. And I cannot guarantee you that it will show up because the past that Eve has had. And if you look at their forums, they already have over like 3,000 messages from people complaining about not getting their monitor, shipping delays, and it does seem like a lot of excuses. And I don't mean to bash this company, but there's a lot of excuses going on with the shipping delays and the product's not coming out, or when is it coming. They're saying already that they might not have enough monitors till last, and that monitors might have to start shipping in January. So if you order now, you might not get your monitor. And this is a big problem. So if you like this monitor, go ahead and purchase it. If you don't like waiting for a monitor, this might not be the one. But overall, it is a great monitor. If you love content creation, you want to play next gen gaming, or you just want to use it and brag to your friends that you have a 4K monitor, go ahead and buy it. It's a great monitor. Grading this monitor out of 10, we're gonna go ahead and give it 10 out of 10. I really enjoy the monitor. It looks great next to LG GP950. And side to side, you're gonna enjoy both monitors. So whatever you choose, go with that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like this video, leave a like, comment. If you have any more feedback, want to ask me questions, go ahead and comment below, and I'll try my best to get to it. On that note, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.